Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. So I'm going to talk about the best things to buy on Amazon for bariatric surgery. There are some things that I purchased but didn't really need, and then there are also things that I purchased and I'm really glad that I purchased them. So let me start with those things first. So if you watched my surgery day vlog, I kind of showed you me packing for surgery, and in my bag I packed Gas X. Now I didn't use it in the hospital, but I have used it since I've been home, and I ordered that off of Amazon just because, I was already into my pre-op liquid diet and really did not feel like going anywhere. Yes, I could have just got it from the grocery store, but same price getting it on Amazon and it's delivered right to your door. So I think this was a great purchase. I didn't have to pack it for the hospital. I guess you can, but it's not something that I used while I was in the hospital, but definitely have used it since. Another thing that you saw in my bag was my robe. Now, this robe, I had nurses asking me about this robe, like, where'd you get this from? This is so nice, because it's big and fluffy and it feels so great. So this robe was great for in the hospital. If you get cold, definitely if they take you like walking around down the hallway or whatever. My hospital did not do that, but I did, walk around the room. And then also I had like some tests that had to be run on me. So I did have to leave my room, and that robe was great because, it can be cold in the hospital. Also, your gown is open in the back, so don't want anything seen. So this robe is wonderful. And also, of course, since I've been home, like, this has been my shower buddy. It's been in the morning if I just want to throw something on, if it's cool in the morning. I freaking love this robe. So a great purchase. So my slippers that I packed in my bag, I did not order those from Amazon. I think I got those from Shein. But of course, if this is like a last minute thing, I'm going to link some slippers that are similar to the ones that I showed being packed in my bag, that you can pick up on Amazon that are, a good price. And definitely, as far as in the hospital, they give you, they have socks available that you can keep on, or, and that's what I used in the hospital, even though I did pack the slippers. But of course, once I got home from surgery, these slippers, they're my favorites. So I'll definitely link some similar that you can pick up from Amazon. Oh, another thing is binder. So I packed a binder that I purchased off of Amazon when I was going for my surgery, because I saw in other videos from other people that this was a good buy. Do you need it in the hospital? No. Why? Because they put a binder on you right after surgery. So when you wake up from surgery, you have a binder on. I do suggest purchasing one. Now, I'm going to link the one in my description that's most similar to the one that they put on you in the hospital, because the one that I ordered originally I sent back. But it's great to pick up an additional one, so that once you're home, once you're showering, things like that, like, of course, you're going to want to wash it, the one that you got from the hospital. So you want an extra one so that you can have, while one is in the washing machine, you have an extra one to put on. Me, I slept with a binder, walked around with a binder. Like I kept that binder on all the time just because it was like my crutch. I felt most comfortable in it. Like after surgery, even though, everything is, I don't know how to describe it for real, but I kind of felt like if I didn't have it on, something was going to fall out of place. Like I know that it was not going to, or at least I hope that it was not going to, but it just kind of felt like that for me. So I felt most comfortable in the binder. Like, do I have the binder on today? No. But this is, oh goodness, I'm a little past a month right now. So honestly, um, during my first 4 weeks, yes, I had that binder on faithfully. It wasn't until after that that I gradually left it alone. Like I start not sleeping with it first, and then I just, eventually start wearing it all together. So it's definitely a good buy to purchase a binder. So like I said, I will link the one that I found that was most comparable or most similar to the one that they put on you in the hospital. And the one that I purchased before, it was I measured myself as I was prior to going in for surgery, not thinking about the fact that I would be swollen. So it was a little too small because the type that I got, it connected like this. But the binder that they put on you, there's like a long thing that kind of wraps around you and then it connects. So with that one, I feel like you can be different sizes. It's more adjustable than the one I bought before and ended up sending back. So this one is great. It doesn't matter if you buy it pre-surgery, after surgery. I feel like you will still be able to fit it, even if you're swollen or you're a little um your measurements are a little different than you measured prior to surgery. Another great buy for me was 2-ounce containers, like the little plastic containers. So I already had a few of them from because I bought like a whole storage, food storage set previously, and I got that off of Amazon too. But there were like 3 or 4 of the little 2-ounce containers, which is like the basically condiment size containers. But they do sell them separately. And I ended up buying like another set of, I believe it was 6. Don't quote me, but I'm going to link that below. But I purchased just the 2-ounce plastic containers with a lid after. Now, I've seen some people that buy like the kind of like the Jello shot plastic containers. I don't really like those because you can't microwave it, or like even if you push too hard down on the lid, it kind of just crumbles. I don't really like those. So the ones that I purchase are like Tupperware, plastic type, containers that you can store food in or whatever. So basically, after when you get past the point of being able to eat more than 2 ounces, you can still use those for carrying condiments if you're taking a salad to lunch and want to put your dressing in there or something like that. So definitely a long-term buy and something that your whole family can use. Another thing, now I personally didn't buy this. My daughter bought it as a gift for me, but a scale and like a kitchen scale. And this is great if you're not using, it's something that you can't really put in those two ounce containers, but something that you want to weigh to see if it's 2 ounces or 4 ounces, basically what you can eat. Then you can put it on a plate, put it on the scale, and measure it. So this is definitely a good purchase to have so that you don't overeat and experience dumping. Yes, it's not fun. So definitely a good buy. I purchased, and I wouldn't say this is necessary, but I think it's a good thing to have. Just because, ladies, once you start losing the weight, you're going to have some loose skin going on. Also, if you're weaning off the binder like I was, this is a great purchase. It's a light, it may be described as medium, but I think it's kind of light, but a shapewear. And this is like an overall shapewear. It's like the shorts, the shaper shorts, basically like a whole romper that you know put on or whatever. And I love this because I have an incision that's kind of high up, so it's like um, right at my bra line. So I love to wear this going into the office because I don't feel comfortable yet having a bra on all day and having that, you know, that bra right there on that scar. Even though my scars are pretty much healed, or, you know, they're in a pretty good place right now, they're not like open or, you know, anything like that. So, but they're still healing, basically, is what I'm saying. So, with this, you know, it holds the girls up because it's a full thing. And then also it kind of gives a light, I don't want to say compression, but it kind of smooths everything out, is what I'm trying to say. So thighs, where you have that, you know, loose skin coming in, your stomach, it kind of smooths all that out for you. So this is a great purchase. I actually purchased two of them in the same size, and will probably purchase another one in a smaller size once the weight starts shedding. But it has, well, let me back up. So this has an opening for if you want to, I guess, keep it on when you use the bathroom. I don't feel comfortable using the opening just because, ladies, it does not go in a straight stream all the time. You know this. So I pull it down and use the bathroom. I mean, it may be a little extra work, but hey, it's to each his own. If you can use the hole, great. Another purchase. So I actually did not purchase this. Okay, let me say I did purchase it, but I ended up canceling the purchase before it actually got here. This is a wedge pillow, and with this pillow, I feel like it's great for someone that is married, or, you know, basically someone that may not have an extra pillow to prop them up when they go to sleep. Then yes, this is a great purchase. For me, I'm single. I have two pillows in my bed, so I just prop one pillow up over the other one and kind of made it like a wedge. But if you don't have that option, this is great. You can put this down, put your pillow over it, and this gives you like that extra support, or not support, but it kind of props you up where when you're getting out the bed right after surgery, you're not having to use your core as much to sit up, so it's less pain trying to sit up or get out of bed. So I feel like it's a great purchase if you need it. If you don't have an extra pillow that you can use to kind of prop up your pillows, or if you aren't used to sleeping on your back, then this is a great purchase. For me, I kind of was anyway, because I have a CPAP machine and had to get used to sleeping on my back prior to surgery. So yeah, but if you're trying to prop up to your pillows and you're not used to sleeping on your back, then you can kind of do a lot of moving and shifting around where it gets annoying and you have to keep fixing your pillows and all that. So the wedge pillow would be great for you. Another thing that you can get off of Amazon is your bariatric multivitamins and calcium chews. So I know for sure that I saw Celebrate vitamins on there. Also the berry melt. I'm not sure what others are available, but I mean, this is Amazon. I'm pretty sure all the different types are available on Amazon. But this is it may be a little bit more expensive to buy them off of Amazon than going directly to the manufacturer website. but it may even out. So for me, when I bought I bought the Celebrate vitamins and calcium chews, and I bought them off the manufacturer website. So already my surgeon had like a 10% off code. You just, basically type in the website, and the code is already in there for you. Um, Also, I found a, what was it, free shipping code that I found off of Retail Me Not. So, if you go to like different coupon apps or websites or whatever, you may find some coupon codes that you can use. So basically, with all that, my purchase would have been cheaper, or was cheaper, off the manufacturer website versus ordering it on Amazon. But it took, I believe it was like a week. I think it was like a week to get to me. So if you're at a crunch, let's say you waited too late to order your vitamins or something like that, or I don't know, whatever the case is, and you need them pretty quickly, then you can order them off of Amazon and get them in 1 or 2 days. So that's the convenience of going off of Amazon versus the actual, their website. But also, if there were no coupon codes available, it's probably going to even out and be about the same, ordering it on either one, just because, they're charging more for shipping versus what Amazon would charge. Usually the shipping is free, it's just some tax. So there you have it. So I'm just going to link them below so that you can see a few of them that are available on Amazon if you want to purchase it there. Another great purchase was Gym Pro protein powder, and it's non-flavored, so you can add this to different things. I know for me, right after surgery, it was hard for me to get in both my protein and liquid. I struggle with both of those. So if you're, I'm tired of the protein shakes, I just cannot take them, then you can use the Gym Pro. You can just add that to your broth, or once you're in your puree stage, you can add it to, what did I add it to? To cream of wheat. You don't taste it at all in there. Trying to think of something else that I added it to. I think that's pretty much it. No, yeah, that's pretty much it that I can think of that I added it to. But, like I said, you can pretty much add it to anything, and it does not have a flavor. It may change the consistency a little. So that's why it was best for me in cream of wheat. I did try it in applesauce. I I didn't like it. It kind of changed it a little for me. So you just have to kind of play with it a little and see what you like it in. But it was definitely a help for me to get in my protein. This is definitely not in my best purchases, but this is something that I did get off of Amazon that I wouldn't say don't recommend, but it's think about it before you buy it. Okay, definitely something to think about. Now, I did purchase protein shakes, so like a case of protein shakes off of Amazon, and this would have been great prior to surgery, during my 2 weeks of liquids, pre-surgery, but also kind of not, because the variety packs they have available that I've seen, it'll be like a bunch of different varieties, and say you don't like all the different flavors, then you kind of wasted your money. Or if you just get a case of chocolate, or a case of, basically a case of the same flavor, what if you start getting tired of that flavor? So you got a whole case that you kind of wasted. So that's why I'm like, I mean, maybe, but I wouldn't recommend it, especially after surgery, because your taste buds change so much. I wouldn't recommend it for post surgery. Another thing that I did purchase that I kind of regret, but don't. I don't regret it only because I did have someone else in my household that drinks protein shakes, waters, things like that. Was a case of the protein waters. These are okay to me. They kind of have like an aftertaste, in my opinion. You may like them. I know my daughter, she likes some of the flavors, some of them she didn't. So I got the variety pack, and she kind of took care of the rest of it for me that I did not want anymore. So that's why I'm like, it's there if you want to buy a case of them, but I don't know. For me, I would say I'm going to link it, but I would suggest to get like, some from the grocery store just to kind of try out different things and see what you like, especially at different times, pre and post, because it's going to change. Yeah, that's all that I have on my list of things that to get from Amazon. If I think of anything else before posting this video, I'll link it below. But that's all I can think of right now. But Amazon is a great source, especially if it's crunch time. Like I said, if you are kind of last minute thinking of things to get, to pack with you for the hospital. I know it's kind of a stressful time because it's like it's better to overpack than not pack enough. I know most of the stuff that I packed I did not use, but hey, at least it was there and I was glad it was there. But yeah, so definitely if you're last minute packing for the hospital, or like I said, if you running low or ran out of your multivitamins, great source because you can pick those up and get them in a day or two. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed and tune in for more. Thank you for joining, and I will see you next time.